You got it. But I'm glad that you're expanding on it. You're making it better.
Sure.
You're making it better. I mean, you're improving on products that you didn't know shit about. Nothing. I mean, I
Nothing.
wouldn't know how to make soap or what's in it. Like you said, you had to go back to research 101, see what's it, become a biologist, scientist, whatever, and actually now know and create better products like the Ultra and the Spit. So now, having all said all that kind of stuff, where is Tintslime going? Where is Nizo going? What do we expect from you a decade from now?
Well, uh, I want to continue to grow and expand Tintslime. All right. I want to get into other products, and I've talked about this on social media. And I want to, especially, I'll admit there's a bit of personal interest because my wife owns a tint shop, and I want her tint shop to do well. But also, I'm in the boards and I'm in the forums, and I'll interact and I'll cut some smart ass jokes and haha. And every once, I'm human. I'll even bitch about things once in a while. Rarely, but once in a while. But the reality of it is when you see guys like Roger Torres, who had his shop, destroyed,
Devastated. Yeah.
and guys that have their shit burned down,
Yes.
their shops, guys
Yes.
have their houses burned down, and a lot of times tinters aren't really they're not college educated. Like, this is what they got,
Yeah.
and this is what feeds their family. So someone will be like, no, fuck Tintslime. It's a gimmick. It's trash. It's just soap with a different color, and that's fine. They're feeding their family, and I'll tell them, hey, look, if you've used baby shampoo for 20 years and it's working for you, keep using it. I'm not going to tell you to switch.
Yeah.
I'm not. I'll tell you, it's my firm belief that my product is better. There's a lot of time put into it, and it's not just me. I'm not sitting there with chemicals, and I'm not a chemist. I'm not just sitting there with chemicals and doing this. It's almost like if you had lawyers and you're going to say, hey, let's try this strategy, and your lawyer's going to say, that might work, or he's going to say, nah, you're an idiot, don't do that. Or if you're a doctor, you go to your doctor and you could say, hey, what about this? And the doctor's going to say, yeah, that's good, that could help you. Or he's going to say, no, don't eat 50 candy bars a day, that's terrible. You're going to have a lot of sugar energy, but it's not going to be good for you. So, um, there's a lot of top professional people involved, and if I need help, I go to them. In the law firm, a person who represents themselves as a fool for a client. You can say the same thing for medical. You can say the same thing for any industry. If they've got a doctorate degree, they know a lot. If they got a master's degree, they know a lot. They're good resources, and I think anyone should use resources. So new tinters would reach out to you because you've got a lot of experience. You're a great resource. They want to learn things and improve. So what to expect from Tintslime is growth, new products, things that make the tint industry better, things that will make their lives better. And if they don't like, if I don't think that is good, we haven't tested it and I don't think that it's viable, you won't see it. So why haven't you seen tint tools from Tintslime? Well, maybe you will in the future, but I'll tell you right now, unless I can make something that I feel is better, what's the point? It's not a money grab. Let's have some ethics, make quality products. The same reason that you don't see a Tintslime Arctic. I probably could make a Tintslime, and you may see some in the future. We're working on it, but right now, for the cost that it would take to make it, it's not beneficial to the tinter, to the installer. So you don't see it. I'd like to do an adhesive remover. I've been working with some stuff on that. There's a lot of good adhesive remover out there. What can I do that's better? And there's always a trade-off. You talked about Tintslime's not good for all films. Well, of course not. And anyone that tells you that their slip is good for all types of installations, they're just selling a gimmick. Nothing is good for all types. Every adhesives are different. Even the same type of adhesive is utilized differently. They use more.
I have 4 or 5 different window films that like different slip solutions. There's like I said, people, when they see my videos, I have 3 or 4 bottles hanging, and we can go reference it. Go look at my YouTube videos. I have 3, 4 bottles hanging. One is a prep, one is for one film, one is for another film, one is for another film, and they always ask me, what you got in your bottle? They go, that's not really important.
Yep.
What is important is that find a slip solution that your film likes, because I don't know where you're buying film. Fucking eBay, this, that, Lexan, this company, that company. Every single film has a different, mounting, adhesive. And since I don't know, I can't give them, because if I say this and my guy asks for his advice, he's full of shit. I didn't know what you're using, so right. I'm going to go back and say, I have 4 bottles or 3 bottles, and they're all for different things.
Let's even take film away and intended use. we got a Vietnamese company that hates Tintslime, and the reason they hate it is because Tintslime regular. So you did the pull test on Ultra, and you saw that it beat the other soaps. Well, Tintslime regular has less surfactants, right, than
Yes.
Ultra.
Mm-hmm.
So your tactility should be greater. So they won't use Tintslime because they're a rental car company,
Okay.
and they offer
Oh
window
yeah.
tint as a
Mm-hmm.
portion. If you want
Yeah.
your tint to tint it, you pay a little bit more, and they
Yeah.
want to pull it off at
Exactly.
the end of the week.
Yes.
Well, Tintslime makes it more difficult to pull
Of
the
course.
film off,
Yeah.
and they don't like it. So Tintslime, it's a wide net. Same with Ultra. So what is the maximum benefit with the least amount of drawbacks? So Tintslime regular formula has a lot of benefits, but it's not going to be perfect for everything.
No.
If you're a new tinner, you might like Ultra. You might like baby shampoo because it's got more surfactants. You don't care about the lanolin. You don't care about the SLS. You don't care about the formaldehyde.
They haven't been around many years to realize if there is any long-term effects. They have to rely on other people. But if there is a reason a lot of the market is using certain products, a brand of film, a brand of slip solution, a brand of heat gun, a brand of anything, it has to do because it's better.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's always going to be your bottom of the barrel installers, middle of the thing, upper, and then you're going to have your lead installers. Look around to all the upper installers shops. I have been. I mean, I travel. This is actually my Dirty Does America tour last leg, as a matter of fact. I'm glad this is my last stop here. 3.5 hours. I'm in Indy. I'm going to take off right now. And your product is always with the other tiers of the better products and better shops. The better shops, if they got something going, they're not going to have Lexan film. I fucking guarantee you. So yes, is there a room for all these other baby shampoos and dish soap and everybody's shops? There is.
Sure.
You don't want to sell to everyone, but yeah, you like market share. Everybody does. But you've made it grown. A lot of people have opened their eyes. A lot of people have seen what works, what has not worked. So, man, I'm very just happy to be here. I'm very proud to have met the real you. You actually work from home, like I said. My initial impression was that you would be at the shop cracking whip, helping with installs, fucking removing vinyl and reinstalling vinyl. Nothing could be farther from the truth.
I can do those
This
things,
gentleman
and I have done those
works
things.
right here in his beautiful fucking country back private lake subdivision, hides in a room for hours. He handles all his work with his 10 fucking hands. And how many keyboards you got? I don't know, 4 or 5, 6, I don't know. You don't have to mention it, don't worry about it. But you do all your work, and that's fabulous because you can do it from wherever. I mean,
Sure.
people think that to be successful and to be an entrepreneur like yourself and whatever. Like I said, I want to change the perspective of what people think about Nees and Mayakan. They think of Tintslime. They don't think of anything else. I want you to know the man behind the man behind the man. A lot of layers behind the man. He wears a lot of hats. I'm just happy to have known him, to be here, because I absorb a lot. I like to hang out with very, very unique individuals. He's definitely one of them. Nizo, thanks a lot for this interview. Sure. I will cut it now, and I'm going to be on the road. Thank you for allowing me to stay in your house and for allowing people to come into the web, into YouTube, and finally meet the real you. A little bit of you because, there's more of you. But thanks a lot for the interview. And I'm going to be driving, my man. And that's a lot. Guys, I hope you enjoyed it. And we'll see you in Indy in about 3.5 hours. Have a great day.